If you guys enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and let's get into it. These are 10 languages that have been lost to history. Proto-Indo-European, or also known as Pi. The problem with this language is that it predates writing, meaning that the only people who knew the language and could learn it was from people who already spoke it. Etruscan. The last fluent speaker of the Etruscan language was Caesar Claudius. This language was common in central Italy and was in competition with Latin, but eventually it died out. Maypure. Maypure was spoken in lands that are a part of modern-day Venezuela. The language survived though, when a German naturalist collected the words from a Maco native, but the language is considered an extinct tongue because the way things are pronounced are extremely different, even so much that it's been taught to parrots. Harappan. Harappan at its peak was estimated to have been spoken by over 5 million people. This language lasted approximately 3300 to 1300 BC, but all scripts to this day are undeciphered. Meroitic. The language of the old Nubian civilization of Kush, this language had a big effect on Egyptian culture. The script was technically deciphered in 1911, but it is almost impossible to translate to modern day languages. Indo-Cretan. This was the most likely language of the people who wrote Linear A and the Cretan hieroglyphics, but this language has very little known about it, as it does not relate to any modern language, making it impossible to decipher. The Hunnic language. The Huns didn't bother to put their language into writing, and only a couple words have survived from the language. But the language is still trying to be deciphered till this day, but because they were completely illiterate, it is almost impossible. Avestan. Avestan is one of the Eastern Iranian languages in the Iron Age and Late Bronze Age. This is considered a sacred language and has completely ceased to be a spoken language. Akkadian. This language was spoken in ancient Mesopotamia and was one of the earliest Semitic languages. Even though for centuries it was the native language of Mesopotamian nations, very little is known about it today. The Ahom language, a nearly extinct Thai language spoken by the Ahom people in present-day India. This was spoken in the state of Assam between the 13th and 18th century.